for building a email list for your business. Now, building an email list for your business is extremely important for any business, but specifically if you sell a product or a service. And the tips that I'm going to give you guys are going to help either help you start building an email list if you've never built one before, or is going to help you grow the one that you already have. And while it's true that some emails go unopened, I know, shock, people don't open all of their emails, right? Of course, we all know that. We don't open all of our emails. But while emails go unopened, they should still be a part of your marketing strategy. And I know what you're saying. You're like, Carla, if people aren't opening emails, why should it be a part of my strategy? And I felt the same way. I have to tell you, I felt the exact same way. I'm like, I don't open up all my emails. I get promotional emails from people all the time. I don't open them all the time. Well, according to the Direct Marketing Association, email marketing sees, and this percentage is insane, 4,300% return investment on your business. Okay? That is a huge amount of return of investment. So if everybody's not opening all your emails, how does it get that big of a return on the investment? The number one best thing about email, okay? Number one is it goes the same exact way to every single solitary person on your email list. There's no algorithm to compete with. On every single social media platform, you are competing with an algorithm to get seen, okay? You are. Some people, even people that follow you, even people that like your stuff, even people that whatever, fill in the blank, they don't see all your content, okay? They don't, because they contend with the algorithm, they contend with ads, they contend with so many other things. They're not going to see everything that you have to offer. Email does not have an algorithm to compete with. If somebody signs up for your email list, as long as they're opted into your email list, an email goes to them every time you push send, and while they might not open it, they get it, okay? People see your social media content all the time, but they don't read it, okay? But not everybody sees every single piece of social media content that you put out, and then they might or might not read it. All right. So emails, they're getting it. They are getting it. I mean, can you imagine what your business would look like if every time you posted on social media, every single person that was following your business page, every single person that was in your group, every single person that was on your Instagram account, your YouTube channel, if they all got the chance to see it? Okay. Because that's what email does for you. So it's pretty cool. The second thing that email does, that social media does not do, you own your email list. If you're a control freak, let me know in the comment section. I have my moments, I will say. Okay? You control your email list. You own it. Okay? We don't own a lot in life, but we own our email list. Okay? Own it. A lot of times you don't even own your car. You and the bank own it, but you don't solely own it yourself, all right? You can own your email list. You don't own your social media account. You don't own your YouTube. You don't own your TikTok. You don't own your Instagram, okay? You do not. You are held by the cojones, okay, by the people that run those things. And why I love social media, I'm your social media gal, okay? YouTube can have your channel removed for any reason at all. Facebook, TikTok, any of them. They can say, you know what? We don't like you. We're going to take your video down. They can say, we don't like the last video you did. We're going to take your channel, your whole channel, everything, poof, gone overnight. All your followers got nowhere to be. Okay. The second thing is they are all apt to being hacked. I can't tell you how many people have come to me and said, my account got hacked. My account got hacked. My account got hacked. I see it come up time and time again. I just saw somebody I was following on Instagram, a fantastic, phenomenal artist, gorgeous artwork. They hacked her Instagram account and deleted she had thousands and thousands of pictures of her artwork that she sold. and they deleted everything. She lost everything. She was able to get back into her account. So lucky for her, somebody worked with her, because 90% of the time, if you talk to somebody whose social media account has gotten hacked, they do not get back into it. There's nobody you can call at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever. There's nobody you can call and be like, hey, yo, that's not my account. Somebody's on there and it's really bad and I need my account back. So can you deactivate whatever they did and let me back into my account? There's nothing you can. You send emails, you message people, and the response is there's nothing we can do. Like, I seriously have never heard of anybody saying, I reached out to them and it was just no problem. They just fixed my account right away. Never, ever, ever heard that story. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying I personally never heard it. Okay. It's always like Nightmare on Elm Street part 275. My account is hacked. Okay. That's what you get. So with an email list, it can be taken down. It can't be, I mean, I guess they could hack into it and get it, but like, I don't know that I've ever heard of anybody doing that. They'd have to get into your email service provider first. If you have like a business email type thing, which I think would be pretty hard to do. And then, I mean, you'd still have the list. And the cool thing about if you have a email marketing, thing like I do, then you can pick up the phone and call those people. Like I call them right now and be like, hey, what's up? Need some help. So it can't be taken away from you. And if you do get hacked, because they love to hack social media accounts, whether it's for fun or just to stir up stuff. If you do get hacked, you can send an email to all of your followers and say, I have been hacked. There are not a lot of emails. While it's true that not a lot of emails get opened, emails where somebody feel like there's a story, they're going to open. Like if I sent an email right now that said I got hacked, I'm pretty sure that I would have an insane amount of people open it because they would be like, oh my gosh, what happened? I want to know the story. She got hacked. And there's one email that gets opened, I think 100% of the time. And that is an email titled receipt. Okay. If the email has receipt in the heading, it gets opened 100% of the time. That's the highest email. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like 90 or something like that, but it's like the highest email open rate ever is anything that says receipt on it, which tells you that everybody is getting those emails and they are getting them. They're just choosing which ones they read and which ones they don't. So, but an email list can help you recover people that might have been following you, and you can say, hey, my account was hacked. You used to be able to find me here. Now you can find me here. Okay. Because a lot of times you can't get back into your Instagram account. The third thing about email that's really cool is it's highly customizable. You can do so much with it. You can send a video. You can write out a message. You can tell people to go to all of your different social media accounts. I mean, there's not much you can't do with email. You can also segment it where it uses the person's first name. You can send certain emails to certain people on your list that might be interested in this thing, and emails about another thing to other people on your list. So, I mean, there's so much you can do with it, and it's also email's cheap in comparison to Facebook ads, which you have to pay to have Facebook show to people. Email is cheap. so cheap. Okay. And it's for easy distribution. You can send it out in a matter of minutes. You don't have to do a whole lot to it. Fourth, emails stood the test of time. Social media platforms come and go. New ones pop up all the time. People stop paying attention on this platform. Now they're on another platform. Now they're here, now they're there, now they're all over the place. Okay. Your email list will still go to them. They can still receive emails from you if they're interested in whatever you have going on. So pretty cool thing there. So let me give you 5 tips for building an epic email list for your business. Number 1. Start right now, today. If you haven't done this yet, if you don't have an email list, you are behind the curve. Please don't tell me you've been in business for X amount of years and do not have an email list. Oh, be still my beating heart. Now, the one thing, I have an email list, I have several, but one of my email lists has over 6,000 people on it. And people always ask me like, how in the heck did you get an email list with 6,000 people on it? Because I started from day one when I started my business, and I collected email addresses. I was like, let me get your email. Let me get your email. Hey, send you a special coupon, send you some special deals, send you some special information, send you whatever. Let me get that email. Okay. And people are way more free to give out their email address than basically any other type of communication. You want to get their telephone number? They'll be like, you can direct message me on Instagram. You can message me over on Facebook. I'm going to give you my phone number. I don't know about that. Now, some people will. Okay, I'm not saying don't ask for people's phone number. I'm just saying email is like, they don't even question it. They're like, oh, my email? Okay, yes, here you go. And they write it out for you. No, some people will say no. But most people, if they're interested in what you've got going on, they're going to say yes. Number 2 tip, super, super important. Get every single solitary one of your current customers on your email list. Fans, followers, all of them. Get them on your email list. All you need to do is just simply ask for their email. Like, hey, can I get your email address? Okay, that's all I did in the beginning. Literally, before I started learning how to do stuff on social media, and let me back up and just say that Facebook was not even a thing when I started business. So what was social media back in the olden times when I started business was MySpace. And that was like the only thing that you had. So I just started collecting email addresses. But yeah, even reach out to people on social media, say, hey, let me get your email address. I want to get you on my email list. I'd like to stay connected with you that way. You can also use a sign-in sheet for people to opt in to your email list as well. And you want to make sure that if you're using an email service provider and you add them to an email list, this is at least the way mine is. I'm pretty sure it's the same way with all the rest of them, that they say there will be an email that goes out that says, do you want to be on this list when you add them manually? And they need to click yes to that, or they won't get any emails. If they click no or ignore it, they won't get any emails. So I'm going to give you guys some tips in a second about how to get people to click yes on that, so that you don't have to worry about them not clicking yes, or maybe clicking no or something like that. So number 3 tip, start building a targeted email list. You can put up an email sign-up list in a place that makes sense for your business, okay? If you do nails, okay, maybe you want to put up a sign-up sheet at a hair salon. Or if you do hair, maybe you want to put up a sign-up sheet at a nail salon. If you're in makeup, maybe you want to do something at a nail salon or a beauty parlor or something like that for people to opt in. Now, you're going to need to give them a reason to do that, to like opt into your email list, and maybe like sign up here, get entered to win a free something, free session, free product, free whatever you happen to have going on that's affordable for your business. Or sign up for my email list so I can send you a 10% off discount code or something like that. You have to give them a reason to want to give you the stuff. But yeah, email list. I used to use email list sign up sheets all the time, like literally all the time. I put them anywhere anybody would let me have them because I was obsessed with collecting email addresses, and you guys should be too. The second thing, if you're doing business online, is to have an opt-in form for your email list. Now, the program that I work with, my email marketing program, is just knocking it out. Not only is it one of the cheapest email marketing programs, but it is one of the best. It has 24-hour customer service. So if you ever get stuck, you can't figure something out, you just call them up and they'll help you out. I mean, 24/7, not 9 to 5, not 9 to 9, not Monday through Friday. 24/7. One of the reasons why I wanted to sign up with them, because I was like, I can always have support whenever I need it. Yes. Yes. They also have a ton of features, but another feature I love is they have opt-in forms for you that you can customize. I actually did a YouTube video about how easy it was to customize these forms. You can change the background, you can change the lettering, you can change this, you can change that, you can do all these different things with an opt-in form. And most email most good email marketing programs let you have some kind of opt-in form that you can control. Now, you can simply say to people, and guess what? Let's say you don't have any money. You can't give away samples. You can't give away a discount. You can't give away a free service. You don't have anything to give away. You're like, Carla, I can't give that away. You can give away information. Okay? Go create a guide. You can create a guide on Canva. Okay? canva.com. Free. Totally free. Okay? You can create a guide that somebody in your industry would find appealing. Maybe it's you do hair, so it's going to be 5 tips and tricks, or get my guide on tips and tricks on how to get shiny hair from home. I don't know. I'm just making up stuff. Some of you guys know what my opt-ins are. They are my Dreams and Goals Planner and my party pack. I have both of those that are opt-in forms. Those are opt-in forms. Those are free things that I offer people. They opt into my email. Okay. I give away free stuff. I created those guides on Canva. I'm not doing anything special. I didn't pay anybody to do them for me. I didn't pay anybody to put those opt-in forms in there for me. That is all me. Every picture, every clip art, every word, everything in those things I did myself. So I know you guys can do it too. And I created their guides on Canva. So give people a reason to opt in. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. If it's, when I saw, it was a pet channel I just saw the other day. It was like tips for bringing home, you guys know I'm a cat mom, so I'm following all the cat mom stuff. So this was tips for bringing home a new kitten for the first time. Okay. And they were like, get my free guide on or it was a checklist. Get my checklist on what you need to get if you're bringing a kitten home for the first time. Well, if I'm a new pet owner and I'm bringing home a kitten for the first time, I'm going to want that checklist. Okay. Specifically, if I don't know what to do with a kitten, maybe it's my first kitten. A lot of people, when they get their first, they get a first cat and it is a kitten, and a kitten needs a whole nother set of instructions than a full grown cat. And it's again, a checklist. But that is what they were giving away free to opt into their email address. So you can get super creative with that, and all of that costs you absolutely nothing. You don't even have to give a discount away. Okay. Just get my free guide. Okay. So pretty cool. And so the fourth is to give, that is to have an opt-in incentive. All right. Some people call it a lead magnet. That's again what I was talking about: a free trial, a sample, an ebook, a discount, and you can change it up from time to time and do whatever you think is the best. But that's like an opt-in incentive that you need to get them on your email list. The number 5 tip is a email marketing service. Okay. I know a lot of people, and again, until maybe you don't have the funds to do it right now, maybe you're not looking to build a super large business. You can collect people's information by using a Google sheet. You can create a little opt-in thing that says, sign up for my email list. And then you can copy and paste those emails into a Gmail or an AOL mail or Yahoo or whatever people use. I don't even know. All the email service providers think Gmail is like the most popular. But you can do something like that. The downside of that is it doesn't look as professional. You lose a lot of the benefits you get with a service provider. Like, again, I said the one that I use is amazing. It's not that expensive, especially not when you start out at first for everything that you get. It's insane what you get. But an email marketing service will give you more options than an email provider like Gmail. Okay. It gives you way more options, which is really, really cool. And I believe that people should definitely get an email service provider. But again, if you're still new to it, you're like, Carla, man, I'm trying to do the opt-in incentive. I'm trying to do all this other stuff. And like the last thing I want to do is learn new email. You don't have to don't let an email marketing service provider stop you from building your email list. But that should be definitely something that you're looking into. So each service is different. Okay. But here's why I like mine. You can send bulk emails. I send emails to thousands of people all at one time. And oh my gosh, I remember when I was doing the copy and paste thing, because I didn't always have an email marketing service. then I remember those days before. So if you're still doing the copy and paste, I was there with you, girl. I used to do the exact same thing. But when my email list got up to like 1,000 people, I couldn't send one email to 1,000 people all at one time with just my email address. I had to do like copy and paste and copy and paste, and it was so annoying. The second thing that you can do with my email service provider, which I love, is scheduled emails. You can schedule them to go out when you want them to. So I could literally schedule a month's worth of emails all in like an hour and be done with it if I wanted to. They have social media share buttons on my email. So if somebody wants to share what's in my email, they just click on the social media share button and it will go out to social media, and then other people can see my email or opt into my email or whatever. Another cool thing about an email service provider, specifically mine, is that you get reporting. So you can see how many people opened your email, how many people clicked on something, all kinds of different things like that. And then you get opt-in forms, which I told you guys about. They're amazing. Email automation, again, where if somebody clicks on your email, let's just say one of the things in your email, you have like maybe you sell makeup and you're going to show them a certain makeup product. Maybe you have a little video about how to use this certain makeup product, and they click on that. You can then trigger, okay, just because they clicked on that, it will then trigger another set of emails to go out to them. So maybe like a week later, it's going to send them a coupon off of whatever in the heck the video was about, okay, if they didn't purchase. Or maybe it's going to, give them another reason why they should be buying that product. So that is a really, really, really cool feature that it has. It also has A/B testing, which allows you to test the subject line. Because like I said earlier, the most open subject line is receipt. Okay. But if you've got a good email and you're like, I want to test a subject line and see what works. It'll let you send one subject line to half of your subscribers and another subject line to another half of your subscribers to see which one works the best for your business, which one gets the most open rates. So then you can adjust your email stuff accordingly. And one of the interesting things that I found is when I send emojis. This is another tip. If you put an emoji at the beginning of the email subject line, it grabs people's attention because not everybody is doing that. Some are, but not every person that sends an email is sending an emoji. So that's pretty cool. So you guys can try the email service provider that I use for free for 30 days. And I'm going to tell you guys how to get to it. If you head over to my blog, which is just my name, carlalytle.com, and you click on the tools tab, you will scroll down and you will see my email marketing service provider. It will be there. Okay. Totally free to test drive it for 30 days to see if you like it. If you do decide that you like it and you've already using another email service provider, one of the cool things about my email service provider is they will transfer every single one of your contacts from your current provider to them for free. Do the research. Find a email service provider that gives you everything for a cheaper price. It's just not out there. I did my research before I went with the one that I went with, and I absolutely love it. And I know you guys will too. It gets you guys a free trial. Again, head over to my blog, carlalytle.com, click on the tools tab, and it will get you over to my email service provider. Click on the link. It'll let you try it for 30 days. And while you're over there, if you hadn't already, make sure that you opt in to my email list. Every week I send you guys emails on some helpful information and a helpful how-to video. Every single week it goes out to you guys, no matter what. You're going to get new training information. All of this is free, and a new video to help you with your business or teach you something new about social media.